Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Nate Myhock. Snowmobiling has been a long-standing attraction to northern Wisconsin, bringing in thousands of visitors each year. And with that traffic, the trails can take a beating over a busy weekend. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiekefer has the story.
Best snowmobile trails in Wisconsin, come ride. Mark your calendar.
I've been coming to the Derby races since the 70s as a kid, so I'm a little partial, but one of the things that I love about this place is the tradition.
Dan Peck, general manager of Eagle River's World Championship Derby Complex, says the tradition is all about people discovering, then returning to the snowmobile mecca and enjoying the world-class racing.
We're expecting several thousand spectators this weekend. Last weekend we had the largest racer entry in history. This weekend we've got great entries in major classes. Going to be a fantastic weekend.
The growing snowmobile racing audience includes Jason Schwartz and his family, part-time Northwoods residents.
We went last year, was the first year we got a snowmobile, and so it was the first thing we wanted to do.
Schwartz says his interest has rubbed off on his family, including his 8-year-old boy.
He started last year, we just drive up and down the property, and he's too young to drive on the trails and stuff, so we're just teaching him to ride on the property and get used to the throttle and learn how to control it.
His growth is rewarding.
I love it. I'm a very proud father. He surprises me every time we come up here.
Schwartz says snowmobiling not only created a new bond with his family, but also the Conover Snow Buddies.
It really fosters a good sense of community and knowing your neighbors and being part of a group. And so that adds to the enjoyment of being part of something.
The neighborly community goes beyond time on the sleds.
We all met because of snowmobiling, and now we do everything together. Well, almost everything. A lot of stuff.
Including a milestone celebration for the Snow Buddies.
It's their 50th year, and we've been celebrating all year.
While celebrating the golden anniversary, the Snow Buddies say to ride with caution.
I just suggest that everybody take their time and ride a little slower, and we need some more snow.
With an influx of weekend riders, the trail conditions could easily be compromised.
With the heavy traffic I'm expecting this weekend, they're probably going to deteriorate fast. We'll be out every night fixing them, putting them back together.
Reporting from the Northwoods, Andrew Kiekefer, Newswatch 12.
The culture of snowmobiling includes a lot more than hitting the trails with friends or even attending a world championship. The hobby can also have big impacts on the local economy. The Badger State Games Torch Tour has been traveling north to Eagle River since yesterday. We met with officials from the Wisconsin Department of Tourism to find out how much snowmobiling impacts the Northwoods.
Snowmobilers bring so much to Wisconsin and to our economy, our local communities. They show up in droves. We have more than 25,000 miles of trails to explore by snowmobile, and that generates $1 billion of economic impact every year for our state.
Sayers added that excitement is through the roof for the amount of people coming to the Northwoods for the Derby.
We've been hearing about this for weeks, months. There's a lot of anticipation building up to this weekend, and that's exactly what you want to see in tourism. You want people hearing word of mouth, a lot of excitement, and people making that decision. Pack up the car, get up there, and see what it's all about.
The opening ceremonies for the Badger State Games and World Championship Derby were set to begin at 6 tonight. It's an unofficial start to this year's snowmobile season. And Jeff, I know the weather's getting colder out there a little bit, but perfect weekend for some snowmobiling, huh?
Yeah, here we are in Eagle River, a busy place this weekend where the current temperature is 9, and tomorrow we'll have a high temperature around 12. Right now it's 10 in Rhinelander, 9 in Antigo, 10 in Leona, 14 for Wausau. So it's a cold day out there today, but we're used to it by this time of the year, and even a bit colder across the area tomorrow. Lots of cloud cover out there, but they're beginning to kind of break up as we speak. There's a system, a snow system, a really good snow system across western Wisconsin and Minnesota right now. That, though, is going to stay there. In fact, here it is. It's so close. I know lots of you would like some more snow. There's a little bit of snow in the forecast for Sunday and a little bit more on Tuesday, but overall, no big snows like this in our forecast anytime soon, as we have a dry stretch kind of ahead for us. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies transitioning over to mostly clear skies for a while. That will allow temperatures to drop quickly, with low temperatures down near 5 below and feel like temperatures near 20 below. Your full forecast is coming up. Nate.
Thank you, Jeff. Americans will be able to order free COVID-19 tests starting next Wednesday. The White House says that's when it'll open the federal website covidtest.gov to allow people to place orders. Supplies will be limited to 4 tests per household, and the tests will ship within 7 to 12 days of placing the order. Also, people with private health insurance will be reimbursed for the full cost of the test. President Biden recently announced that he will purchase an additional 500 million at-home tests for distribution. Free drive-through COVID testing will be available tomorrow in Rhinelander from 9 a.m. to 1:30. The Oneida County Hazmat Building will hold the event. Their address is 1819 River Street. There is a limit of just 200 tests, so appointments are limited, and results are expected to be back in 2 to 3 days. You can register by visiting the Oneida County Health Department website or Facebook page. You can also reach them by phone at 715-499-1192. President Biden laid out his administration's plan to spend $27 billion to repair or replace bridges across the nation. The Department of Transportation and Federal Highway Administration will hand that money out over the next 5 years. That includes places like Puerto Rico and tribal governments as well. The federal government will pay for 100% of the price. They'll throw out the previous requirements that counties or towns share the cost of repairing or rebuilding bridges. Biden also pointed out that the bipartisan infrastructure law will also provide more jobs for Americans.
When we invest in infrastructure, we're really investing in opportunity. These are investments that will build a better America. Sounds like hyperbole, but it's real. So today I want to talk about the progress we made in 2 months since I signed the bill into law, and to make a big announcement as well.
On top of that, Biden touched on progress made towards replacing lead pipes and providing high-speed internet to every household in the country. You've probably noticed while grocery shopping that shelves seem to be a lot more empty. While stores are trying to restock their shelves, it could be a little while as the East Coast is currently getting slammed with winter weather. We'll explain after the break.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's mega clearance event is on now. Millions of dollars of clearance furniture, mattresses, and top brand appliances must be sold. Save as much as 85% off and no interest financing for 3 years. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
You have found your soulmate. Now it's time to find the perfect ring. At Golden Carrot Jewelers, you can choose from an extensive selection of engagement and wedding rings. Fresh designs reflecting the most current trends, from organic, art deco, and vintage design to timeless classics in white, yellow, and rose gold. See the new Romance Collection, Lyria and Lumiere Bridal Collections, and new styles from Gabriel New York, Eskashi, and more. Engagements begin here. Will yours? Golden Carrot Jewelers, downtown Minocqua.
Weather can be weathered, with technology there to help you in a Ford Escape. Winter roads can be tough. Bronco Sport, tougher. And Explorer can take the bite out of chilly mornings. Ford, winter like you mean it. Right now, lease an adventure-ready 2021 Ford Explorer for $389 a month. Only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Carpet City.
Uh-oh. Did your holiday hosting create a couple extra stains in your carpet? Or do you just need an update for your old flooring? Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and start your year off right with free carpet installation. That's right, free carpet installation. If money is a little tight, Carpet City Flooring Center can help make your project affordable with interest-free financing. Get your free carpet installation today.
Carpet City. Our prices will floor you.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's mega clearance event is on now. Millions of dollars of clearance furniture, mattresses, and top brand appliances must be sold. Save as much as 85% off and no interest financing for 3 years. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
There you are. Welcome back back, my friends. All right, some cloud cover out there today with temperatures back in the teens. Kind of a cold day across the area, right? Tomorrow, same story, highs back in the teens, and then we get some 20s back in here later on or early portions of next week. But out there today, it's a little chilly. It's 9 right now in Eagle River, 10 for parts of Rhinelander, 9 in Antigo. So you get the idea. A cold night tonight because the clouds are going to break up, and that is going to give us some low temperatures down near 5 below 0 this evening with a northeast wind that could get a little squirrely, giving us feel like temperatures near 20 below. All right, so the trend going forward. So 14 tomorrow, 18 or so for Sunday, and then we're right back up near average. The average high being 22. We'll be above that Monday and Tuesday, but then look what happens. A reinforcing shot of cold air gets in here later on Tuesday. That'll likely hold temperatures near 11 Wednesday, single digits Thursday. Keep in mind, a week and a half away is a really big football game at Lambeau. It could be frozen there with temperatures in the teens to upper single digits. All right, so going forward for us, we are definitely building some ice, right? So last week I stood here on Friday and said, hey, the Great Lakes are about 7% ice covered. Now we're at about 11%. So the cold air is working. We're building some ice rapidly. It's pretty much, though, the darker areas here, the shallow areas, the ones protected by bays and wind. So overall, we're kind of behind schedule right now in terms of ice making on the Great Lakes. Looking outside now, some flurries across the area aren't going to amount to much at all. We're just missing a really good snow to the west of us across parts of Minnesota into Iowa. But overall, these clouds are going to break up a little bit tonight, and that'll allow temperatures to drop quickly. And here's that snow. Look, isn't it pretty? But we don't have any of it. It's over here across parts of Iowa. We want this. The trails are okay, but they could use a refresher, right? But there's no big snow in our forecast anytime soon. Speaking of big snow, though, so far this snow season, 49.5 inches. You're like, well, when did that happen? Most of that happened, about 34 inches of it happened in December, but then we had 2 days near 45 and it all melted, right? So we're ahead of schedule for sure. Remember 2 years ago, that big snow year of 112 inches total? We're ahead of that now, but we'll see. There's not a lot of snow in our forecast anytime soon, and that looks like a map like this. So here's our current snowpack at 9 inches here in Rhinelander. If you go just north of here, though, there's a lot more than that. So the trails, though, they're covered. They're okay. They're being reported in good condition, but they are definitely going to get a workout this weekend. All right, so where's the snow? Well, it's down here across parts of Iowa. That is going this way. Our next system is going to move in for us on Sunday. It's a piece of this energy right here. The one behind that, though, could be a game changer in terms of a pattern changer for us that could shift the storm track down our direction. That could bring us some more snow systems later on next week, but until then, not much snow around here. Our forecast then tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies and cold. Low temperatures down near 5 below with a northeast breeze around 5 to 10. For tomorrow, it's Saturday. Lots of people in town. It's going to be a nice, warm, just kidding, cold day with high temperatures near 14, but lots of sunshine tomorrow. You'll enjoy that with a northeast breeze around 5 to 10. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwood Furniture and Mattress shows I put some snow in here on Sunday, but we're talking less than an inch of snow Sunday if that happens. Quiet for the holiday on Monday. Tuesday, that's the next chance we could see some snow. We could be shoveling, but overall, looks like a 1 to 3 inch snowfall on Tuesday with a high of 27. Nate.
Thank you, Jeff. Due to supply chain issues across the country, many shoppers have grown frustrated trying to find basic goods at the store. The problem may get even worse with the severe weather in the forecast across half the country. Isabel Rosales reports.
Sleet, ice, and heavy snow. Another major winter storm set to slam into much of the eastern U.S. Raising alarms, it may pile on more setbacks for grocers. In the produce business for 25 years, Alfredo Larios can't find produce.
It's hard right now. I never seen this happen. This is new to us.
It's his business, keeping grocery stores and restaurants stocked.
We feel terrible because we don't know what the future, what's going to happen. We're talking about the probability of...
Sachkin Oskul is a supply chain expert. He insists while there is enough food, it's not all getting to stores. The Omicron variant delivering a devastating blow to an already stretched thin workforce.
People are either quarantining or they are basically testing positive for this.
And Americans are changing up how they eat.
Some folks are just deciding to eat more at home.
And dangerous weather is crippling major travel routes. Last week, a backup on I-95 left truck drivers stranded for almost a whole day.
I think I-95 being shut down for 20 hours is pretty bad.
Jose Sandoval has been trucking goods for a decade.
I start at 4 in the morning. I go home at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock because I still not finished my route.
He sees the shortage of drivers like him as dire.
That's one thing, that we need people to work, but they don't want to work.
It's not just grocery stores struggling. Samantha Segura's juice business is booming for now.
It's a new year, new me.
But with produce harder to come by,
they're not bringing in the products quick enough.
Her costs are going up.
Before, I used to get a box of grapefruit for like $13, and the price went up to $25 or $35 sometimes.
USCO predicts some disruptions from this weekend's severe weather.
Again, I want us to tell the consumers to be a little bit more patient.
But forecast shoppers will see relief in the spring. I'm Isabel Rosales reporting.
One local business owner here in the Northwoods hasn't been dealing with any shortages when it comes to his products. The only thing he worries about is how expensive it has gotten. We'll break it all down after the break.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
The big in-stock winter blowout sale is on at Slumberland Furniture. Get year-end savings on everything in stock. Over 20 different sofas in stock and ready to go. Over 50 accent chairs and recliners too. In-stock items can be in your home really fast, even just a few days in some areas. Plus, save an extra 30% off all clearance items in store. Huge store-wide savings. Everything is on sale and shipping is free. The big in-stock winter blowout at Slumberland Furniture.
Lance Truck, we got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Nobody has more used trucks all on one lot, all priced to move. So when you're ready to buy your next truck, know that all Lens trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move.
We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Attention homeowners. Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your home worth less than you owe? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to call this number right now. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Through this TV offer, you can take advantage of special programs designed for people just like you. We've already helped thousands of people save their homes. It doesn't matter if you've been turned down before. We can help you too. Call right now for your free no-cost evaluation. It won't cost you anything to find out if we can help you. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640. Again, 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640.
Tune in as Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller brings you the most up-to-the-minute weather data weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. WJFW utilizes industry-leading technology to provide you with an accurate Northwoods weather forecast.
The labor shortage has affected just about every single industry, and the supply chain bottleneck is also affecting how many businesses get their products. The Lake Tomahawk Meat Market is struggling with higher prices. The owner says last June, when COVID-19 was surging, the prices skyrocketed. Luckily, the meat market is still able to get the products they want, but his supply is a little shaky.
It's hit or miss. You never know. Sometimes I get shorted from one guy and I have to go look somewhere else. But I've been pretty lucky. I really haven't had a shortage of anything.
Arnsdorf has owned the meat market for 32 years, and he's hopeful that prices will soon even out.
It seems to be slowing down, and from my talk to my suppliers, everything's kind of leveling off now. So I think once this the COVID shortage right now with the workers lets up a little bit, I think we're going to see some better prices.
Arnsdorf also said that his expensive cuts are selling the best right now, and he mentioned that his business had one of its best years last year. This weekend will be a great one for anglers all across the state. The Wisconsin DNR hosting a free fishing weekend that starts tomorrow. And if you catch anything good, you make sure to send us a picture. It could be featured right here on Newswatch 12. Here's this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Why do fish swim in schools? Well, obviously, it's because they can't walk. All right, we'll start this week's Big Old Fish with Nick Osikas from Rhinelander, who caught this stout 28-inch, and he says over 10-pound northern pike on the day after Christmas while fishing with some friends. Well, tell you what, that's a big old fish. Way to go, Nick. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Kristen. No last name given, kind of like Cher. Well, anyway, she's from Minocqua, and she caught this monster salmon on a small river in western Michigan this past fall. It went on to say that it required a skilled boat driver and lots of patience, as well as a large net to bring it in. By the way, it also weighed in at 21 pounds. And it goes on to say that it was 21 pounds of delicious smoked meat. Well, of course, 21 pounds of delicious smoked salmon, that equals a big old fish. Way to go, Kristen. Keep on reeling them in. And finally, on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Mike Hoffman from Tomahawk. He caught this 44-inch northern pike on a jig pole with 6-pound test at Lake of the Woods in Minnesota while fishing with his brother and uncle. Well, 44 inches in a northern pike, obviously that's a big old fish. Way to go, Mike. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Northern Taxidermy fish medal is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's mega clearance event is on now. Millions of dollars of clearance furniture, mattresses, and top brand appliances must be sold. Save as much as 85% off and no interest financing for 3 years. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio has designed beautiful and functional kitchens and baths in the Northwoods. When helping plan your dream kitchen or bath with in-home consultation available, they provide 3D drawings of your spaces to bring your visions to life. Owner and designer Sarah has over 25 years of experience, overseen 500+ projects, and built strong relationships with local contractors providing superior installation. Whether it's a new home or a remodel, Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio in Eagle River looks forward to making your dream kitchen or bath a reality.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Our country is in trouble. Democrat policies have been disastrous for America. Open borders and a flood of illegal immigrants. The 2020 summer riots, defunding the police, lowering bail and not prosecuting criminals. The result? More crime, human and sex trafficking, record drug overdoses, Kenosha set on fire, a growing number of murders in Milwaukee, and the Waukesha Christmas Parade turned into a terrible tragedy. It feels like our country is being torn apart. That's not how it felt when I ran in 2016. Back then, I intended to serve a second term and go home. But now, with the Democrats in total control, our nation's on a very dangerous path. If you're in a position to help make our country safer and stronger, would you just walk away? I've decided I can't. I'll stand and fight for freedom. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message because I love America and Wisconsin just like you.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's mega clearance event is on now. Millions of dollars of clearance furniture, mattresses, and top brand appliances must be sold. Save as much as 85% off and no interest financing for 3 years. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Well, Jeff, we have a lot of guests to the Northwoods this weekend with all the Snowmobile Derby, all the Badger State games going on. They're getting a true Wisconsin winter.
It's a perfect weekend for anything outdoors. Yes, a little cold, but we can take it, right? With highs in the teens tomorrow, near 20 on Sunday, maybe a little snow later on Sunday, but overall now back in the teens. We're not going to stop there, though. We have lows basically below 0 tonight, now near 5 below 0. Lots of clouds out there currently. They're going to fall apart tonight. We're just missing. I know lots of you want some snow. The snow to the west of us, I know it's fun to look at, but it's so far away, right? Not going to happen for us anytime soon. We stay dry for a few more days, except for maybe a little bit of light snow on Sunday. We're talking maybe a quarter inch of snow Sunday. Other than that, we're dry for several days.
Pull it this way. Come on. Manifest good thoughts, right?
I'm telling you.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for watching. We'll see you back here at 10 tonight.